Helokawans, you're watching Immortal Part 2, a high-level D&D game. I'm Little Cat, and the Game Master, busy game mastering my friends Kang, Mike, and Ben as they embody imaginary people living in their heads. And you, yes you, are my favorite person. In Session 21, stuff happens, which resulted in more travel, but not before Boss managed to negotiate herself a simulacrum to take over her duties as she uses her time to read the slog of data they managed to get in the Everglades facility. With a series of very good rolls, the gang managed to find themselves in the direct vicinity of the foreboding spire and find themselves playing guessing games with a shut-off mechanism, according to Valerius. We continue with the gang observing the surrounding area for more of these question mark monoliths and find five more, with some going with some ground platforms that seem to be depressed when stood upon. So, with two of our players not here, we have friends piloting for them. I'm gonna ask, what are you guys doing?
Okay, I think the first thing that we would do is we've already established there are no constructs in the immediate area that could possibly attack us with my primeval awareness. And also in we can tell that this area isn't inhabited by like natural life, so we don't have to worry about predators,
Mm-hmm.
right? So
Yes.
because of this we feel fairly safe. Have we done like a little
Let me recap.
yeah.
Last session, okay, Ghost was acting as a translator between languages from like Valerius and Bosk. So that's how we were helping each other fill in the language gaps. For the schematic, there's some sort of a rune that absorbs strong spells and uses it to power or depower safety mechanisms.
Mhm.
So the like example, the sickening effect that makes people throw up, and the cloaking, that would be the protective mechanisms, which is separate from the big pulsing waves from the big tower itself. And the safety for the things protecting the big tower seem to be off for now. Is that correct, DM?
Seems like it.
Okay.
Okay.
It's hazy, relatively early in the morning. There's no wordings on the buried one that we are looking at.
Like the small one, this one.
The small one. Can you move your token
Oh,
to this one?
uh,
You don't have to move Valerius and Gunlag. We're gonna assume that they go with you.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's no
So this one is currently
It looks
very
like a
buried in
relay or something.
ice. Yeah.
mm,
Can we double confirm with Valerius, or do we?
Yeah.
Oh,
You
Based
don't
on its
have to. This was probably discussed before. Also, Bosk is like I think I read a relay.
yep.
okay.
Um
question mark. There's a just to double confirm with Valerius. If it's buried in ice, does it mean it's just like inactive and non-functioning?
Uh, this one buried in actually, since I'm assuming all of you have just gone around, just done a
Yeah,
yeah,
thing
yeah.
around
We
a
say that
block.
we'll do the circuit around
Yeah,
already.
yeah.
none of them seem to be on.
Okay.
The spire itself seems to be illuminated. You're not sure if it's gonna pulse again like it did yesterday. And to confirm the time, it's about 11. I think that's what I wrote
Yep.
last time.
It's like late morning.
Yeah.
All
Uh
right.
the spire isn't like a building, is it? It's just a
It's
large
um
device.
I would say that it's very, very, very extremely tall thing made out of,
Mhm.
you think, obsidian, and it's got like green and black crystals sticking out every so often.
Yep.
Very
So
unnatural.
Okay. I remember also what we read from the description
uh,
is that it's pristine and untouched, so
Yes.
it's probably very durable as well.
yeah. But
It's
it
a
looks
guess.
natural.
No,
No.
it's incredibly unnatural. It should
Okay,
not be here.
incredibly unnatural. Okay.
Yeah,
So it
but it's
does
pristine.
seem to be constructed.
Yes.
Does
I mean, it's a
Valerius
TRX basically.
It's DRX. Yeah, it's
does
the
Valerius know like, oh, this architecture is blah?
We
um
discovered
Or
that
does he
this
know
because
was
anything?
because this thing was created, you assume, based on information by both Valerius and Bosk. It was under construction like 150 years before you
uh
disappeared.
yeah, I believe we already discovered that this was before
Yes, this is from the before
pre-capture.
times.
Yeah,
Yeah, this pre
pre-capture.
part one.
Yeah,
Yep.
pre-capture that it's already here.
Yes. But can he tell like, oh, it's using these methods of construction? Like, is it a building we're supposed to, or that people can enter, or is it just like big solid thing with stuff sticking out of it?
Let's
Like,
see how much you can glean based on the information you found. Make me a Arcana check with advantage. With
Valerius or
Val- both. So
both
Valerius
means
and Bosk.
Valerius
both
and
arcana, is it?
both.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll click mine. That was mine, and then I'll click
Uh,
Valerius.
I have his sheet open, so I could have opened it.
Okay, Valerius's one is the 23, and
Mm-hmm.
Bosk's one is the 18.
I will. mm,
I think
I,
he
I
has
feel like
a guidance as well.
that.
He has flash.
Yes, Flash. Do we
No,
want
Yeah.
to
good
check
luck
this?
will guidance because that's
Is
like
this
big.
guidanceable
Skill
Yeah.
check is guidanceable. Yes.
while
Yes.
we're
I mean,
okay?
it's in the moment. I would say it doesn't take you long. You're not ruminating. You're not sitting down for tens or 20 minutes. So in the
That
moment,
will.
I would say yeah, guidance.
So
Okay, so let's make it a 21 and 24 then.
Guidance is 1 minute at a time, unless somebody else can guidance as well.
Mm,
I think
oh
that's what you
Valerius
prefer.
should have
oh oh,
guidance himself, right?
Oh, does he have
Does
guidance?
he? Let me
wait,
check his
who?
sheet.
Okay, if he does, I will allow
Valerius,
this. So
he
20.
doesn't have guidance.
Okay,
Yeah,
he did
Valerius has.
not take that artificer cantrip. Okay.
Lel. Okay, so who is getting the guidance? The
Okay, then
18 or the 23?
Valerius, max it out.
Okay,
20.
26.
So 26 and 18.
You ask the question point blank, and he looks at you and shakes his head. He's sure that this is somewhat of a terminal. It's supposed to send data, and he doesn't think that you're meant to go inside.
Okay, so it sends data to somewhere.
You
Oh.
can
Where is the
corroborate
data
this.
stored?
You
Did
can corroborate this when you were hit by whatever it is that made you almost puke yesterday when
Okay, so that
the
wave was it like transmitting something out?
yes, you think that is your
Okay.
18.
Oh, the data is very strong then.
Well, I'm
Oh.
glad it's not a COVID tower. That'll be much worse.
Mume, you hear this conversation. Make me what would you like to roll?
What is this matriarch magic
Make me
related?
a flat wisdom with proficiency.
Wisdom with proficiency. So would that
Roll your
entail
wisdom and add 5.
no, would that entail the what you call it, the reliable talent then? Or no?
No.
Yes, because you're proficient. Wait, yes.
Yes, reliable
Is
talent
it
if
a
it
skill check?
Oh yeah, yeah it is. Is
okay,
Then
reliable
so
it
talent
would.
for all skill checks?
it
It's all skill checks that you are proficient in.
yes.
Okay.
So that will get with reliable talent then.
Yeah.
So
Um
wisdom.
yeah.
Yes,
Because I'm not
just pick
sure
one of your wisdom
which one
rolls.
to pick.
It's up to
Just
you, really.
yeah.
So let's see. No, not
Yeah,
expertise.
not expertise.
So proficient. I believe it's survival then. Yes.
Yep, yep. Let's see what we got.
Mm-hmm.
17.
Natural one, but 17.
Okay.
Wait, I thought reliable talent gives you a flat 10.
Yes,
Yes,
it is
so it's a
flat.
flat 10 plus 7.
Oh.
I rolled a natural one, so it's 17.
It's something. 17 is pretty good. You're pretty sure that when Valeria said data, you correct him because you're pretty sure that data is just souls.
Okay, so it's
Yes,
souls. The data is
yeah,
souls.
because I do want to add that I believe I told this to everyone that I saw what it sent up to the sky to the dome, and
Ah,
yes, so
okay.
what
So it
I
was sending souls.
so it was sending souls or powering or capturing souls, whatever what I have this explained, and powering whatever keeping this thing alive. Alive as in like I have
Keeping
deduced
this thing? Keeping what? This thing?
keeping um shit. Okay, let me rephrase it. This thing is keeping whatever inside the dome alive, as in like giving eternal life, like how Gunlock, you and Valeris can survive after so long, and crops able to grow on snows and whatnot, that Mu may have uh, seen or like feel that they are doing that sort of energy transfer.
Okay, so whatever this thing is, it's related to us specifically. Is that
Mm,
what you, is that
yes,
what, like,
yes.
where did you find this info?
Uh, Last session when I was looking at the tower, the blast feels and the energy that shoots up to the sky. My master and his what you call the vision that tells me that it somehow connects towards your eternal life. Well, I keeps coming back to eternal life.
Ah, okay. Um,
Your master say how to destroy it.
No, he keep pointing me towards this direction. I believe he want us to find out how, because he
All
is
right.
not one of them who destroyed. I believe.
So
Okay.
next step, let's find out what the green crystals are,
Okay.
since they don't match the colors.
Right. The bob up at the small towers, right?
The ball at the top of the tower seems to be devoid of any light. Anybody with a
how tall is the thing?
about 10 feet.
The 10 feet.
No, no, the big spire.
Oh, the big spire. You don't know. It's really tall.
Okay.
So
Okay.
tall.
I'm no by green crystals I mean the ones on the tower, because like
Oh, the ones
they
on
are
the
the
tower.
only things that stand out of the architecture are the green and black crystals, right?
The green crystals are the ones that are illuminated, and they're the
Oh,
ones telling you that this thing is turned on.
Okay. So
But
the
they are
main
not.
spire is turned
so
on, but the little ones are not.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
okay. Let's study the green ones and see what a Valeris can learn from them.
Yes. Wait, before that, have we established that, like, wait, let me draw a bit. Um, that, like, this thing and this thing and this thing, like these three, are they are they the same kind?
Of no pressure points,
Yeah.
Okay.
no
Correct.
From
Yes.
wording.
what I can tell, these are like the security systems, but some are so heavily buried that they are like, they've lost their words
Yeah.
already and all that.
What Chad did say just now?
Yes, they are the same. In
Okay.
fact,
So,
when you
Oh,
went around,
yeah.
this one and this one and this one are also the same.
Yeah. The ones with the pressure pads, right?
Correct.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
So
they seem
three
to be
of them are the
alternating.
same. Yeah, three of the
Okay.
one are the same, and the three of one is the
And
other.
when we step on the pressure pads, it doesn't do anything, right? That we can see.
Some sinks down
Doesn't
like a
seem.
pressure pellet.
Yeah. So it doesn't seem to be doing anything at the moment.
Yeah. So, like, the pressure pad, some of them function, but it has no reaction right now.
Correct. Correct.
yeah.
And the rest seem to be stuck with ice. Just like how some of the stuff is just encased in ice.
The
Okay.
pressure pads, you mean?
Yes.
Okay.
So the one you're standing at right now,
Yep.
this one, there seems to be at least a foot of ice. That's how long it's been sitting here.
I
Mm.
see. Okay. But we can't see any pressure pads that are buried.
Not for the ones that you circled.
Yep. Okay. So
No.
those are we call them the relay ones for now because we
We think
say
that they are
they look like
relay.
relays, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
So
mean,
we
you
have the
assume so.
switch kind and the relay kind, which is just what we're gonna call them to make it easy to
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
talk about what
Okay.
we're
Feel
talking
free to label them if you want.
Okay, so we have the switch one, we have the relay one.
Okay.
Switch one has a word. We have discovered that in order to do some sort of thing or power, magic have to be put into it, right? To
Is
the
what you learned from
what we learned.
Valerius
Yes.
and with the assistance of Ghost.
Mm.
Okay.
about. Yep.
So,
Um,
all right.
do do all the switch ones have the same sort of writing on them?
Yes,
Okay, and all the relay ones do not have any writing.
correct. It seems the switch
Okay.
ones might be a little bit more important than the relays.
Yep,
Okay.
yep,
Yep. So,
yep. Okay,
uh,
so now we can turn our attention to the green crystals on the thing.
Yeah.
the
Okay.
center tower
Yeah,
or
yeah, yeah,
Yes,
the center
center
tower.
tower.
okay.
Okay.
Because those are the ones that are lighting up, right?
There
Mhm.
are black crystals and green crystals, and there are
Just
some half and half, right?
imagine them like LED lights on like the UMNO building
Okay. Right.
Are they
So we
from the
get
bottom or only higher up?
from the bottom.
Okay, that's good.
Like it looks haphazard on the map, but uh visually, just imagine a very tall spire, very blocky, very angular, with a through line that's in green. And the through line that's in green is where the crystals are sprouting from.
Okay, both the
okay.
black and the green ones?
Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
right, go on.
Question. So can we get Valerius to study the green ones first,
You
and
can.
from the perspective of how like how it integrates into the tower and what removing it might possibly do.
Okay, there is a green one on the
Joe's
ground
back.
here.
Joe is
Hello.
Hi,
here.
Joe.
We can relinquish
Hello.
our power back to
Okay,
him.
okay. You guys explain what's going on.
Excellent. Okay. Um, are you on the map, Joe?
Loading in.
Okay.
All right.
Nice.
Let us know once you've loaded.
Yoink.
Uh, okay.
I'm gonna purge first. Okay.
Lol.
Okay.
Lol.
Joe is here, ladies and
Okay, I'm here.
gentlemen.
Okay. You can see our arrows, right? Like when I'm
Yes.
drawing the arrow, you can see. Okay. There's one big spire in the middle, and there are six little
Mini
smaller structures
mini
around it.
spire.
Like
Mini
they're
spire.
The big one
equidistant.
is the big spire is the one that's like covered with rocks, right?
Yeah, the
Yes.
big
The
mountainy
big
thing.
spire is
Oh,
the rocks.
It doesn't
okay.
actually look like a craggly mountainy thing.
No.
It looks like a man-made structure.
Okay,
Yes.
got it.
There are two types of smaller structure and they alternate. The ones with the squares around them
Mm-hmm.
the squares are like pressure plates.
Okay.
When we stand on them, they sink down, but they do not seem to do anything because the smaller structures do not seem to be powered on at the moment. The ones without the squares seem to just be relays that are also not powered up right now. On these, the ones with the switches, there is wording engraved into it, and the language is in Draconic, Primordial, and Sylvan. And what did it say, DM? It's
Um,
magic words, right?
hang on,
I
let me look
believe
for it.
we only get magic word meaning, what
I
we
do
didn't
not
get
have
magic
primordial.
word say.
I have
No,
Primordial.
you
I have all
with the
three.
help of Ghost actually, he did a very good performance check.
Okay,
So
got it.
he managed to relay the information to the best of his understanding, which is what you gathered. So it's what you gathered, it's some kind of mechanism that acts like an on-off switch.
And it requires a high level spell to.
It
Yes,
didn't say high level spell. It just says spell, right? Last we
it
gathered the
that is
information.
the plain speak. I'm going to
Oh,
confirm, nor neither confirm nor deny.
okay. So like the plain speak is it requires spells.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, like magic. Put in magic here to turn on the device. Okay. At the moment, we're looking at the like on this central tower. There are green crystals that are glowy, and there are black crystals that are not glowy. Are the green and black crystals like the same shape and the same like material, and so it's like some are activated, that's why they're green, or are they
Uh,
different things?
I'm just gonna interject. Joe, I can hear feedback from your rig.
Oh, that's not
Ye-
good.
Nice. Anyway, answering the question. What was the question?
The green and the black crystals, are they the same kind of crystals?
You assume so. You feel like the black crystals look vaguely unactivated.
Okay,
Your
but
your perception is pretty high, right?
it's like okay, it's not great, it's not bad. Wait, let me check.
It's not the observant grade.
But there are other observant people.
There are other people that have
Yeah,
very good
and
like
they
perception.
confirmed that it seems to have some kind of green tinge, and all of you can surmise that it seems like it would be green and illuminated if there were more activation.
Are the green one is just uh what you
Lights are on.
call, yeah, the lights are on. They are not going anywhere. They are not transferring
Mm-hmm.
one to another. It's just staying where they are right now.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
For Mume, you remember that checks out considering when you saw the flash of light coming from the spire before you all felt sick. It should be more illuminated than this.
Yes. Yes.
So whatever
Uh.
pulse probably activated all of it at the same time, and these are like remainder sparks.
Okay.
And for the record, the one on the ground here,
Wait,
this one is the one most accessible that do not require you to climb.
which one?
This one.
The one at the
Wait, let me
left
zoom
side.
out.
Left side.
Oh, I'm zoomed out. The one with the ticks on it.
No, no.
No. No. No.
The
Not that one.
crystals.
Let me draw a circle. That
Oh,
one.
okay.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, okay. Hmm. Okay,
Okay.
where do we begin?
All right. I will relay this information that the green might be meaning that energy that has been stored in this tower. It used to be more when it released the blast.
And
Uh,
then more of it becomes black, is it?
that's what it looks like,
Okay.
because what I clearly remember is that it flashed from the bottom to the top, and then no more, and it just left this.
Okay. Does Valerius recognize the material that these crystals are made of?
Do I recognize the
Seems
material?
seems like normal crystals.
But what type?
Glass.
Glass?
Um,
Okay.
does he
Like I
know
said, this is
could
man-made.
cause
This
it
is
to
very man-made.
what could cause it to like glow? Like do they have a special kind of function?
I mean, Valerius could tell you why certain things glow, but he cannot tell you why this one glows specifically or how it works.
Okay. Um, hmm.
Hmm.
So if these are normal crystals, which is what we think they are, right? From
Mm-hmm.
our observation, like can we like test like does he know for sure like yeah these are normal crystals? I see them every day in the lab.
Yeah. Um, Valerius is pretty sure that these look like glass crystals, even. Valerius, why don't you make me an Arcana check?
Okay.
And from what we know from the Project Moth stuff, like, are souls stored in crystals like this?
They are stored in more expensive gems.
Wow, that's a
Okay.
very horrible roll. God damn it.
Wait, let me check. What was the roll?
That's a 14.
14.
Advantage or something? No, don't have.
Nah.
No advantage.
I mean, you're pretty sure that these are
Okay,
glass
Ghost will
crystals.
speak up. I'm going to try and break a piece off. Any objections?
Well, Valerius is not exactly at the relay you're at, so he's kind of like, okay.
No. You're
We
all
are
at the
all
same
together.
place. Yeah.
We are all
Oh,
together. We are all
okay.
together.
I was wondering
Also
why
the
my token's all the way away.
yeah, because you weren't
Okay.
here. The ticks I put, those are the ones that you can push down. The rest all stuck.
Okay. And
Okay.
when we pushed down on them, nothing seemed to
Yeah,
happen.
nothing.
Yet, right? Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Hold up. So the crystals are glowing, yes. So Ghost attempts
This
to break.
one where we are standing is not glowing. It is inert. It is black.
Yeah, we explained this already. Let's
Yeah.
move on to the next
So
part.
we'll
Oh,
all
okay.
stand around the one that Ghost is currently gonna break.
Okay, because I was following where what you guys were saying based on where our tokens were, so I was like, oh, okay.
Sorry, we'll move Gunlag as well. Oh, I
Yes.
can't move Gunlag. Never mind.
I'll put Gunlog up here, and we're
Yeah,
gonna
we'll
assume
just
that
say
she's with
that
you.
she's following us.
Yes,
Okay.
correct.
Okay.
Okay. You are going to attempt to break it. As you
Yes.
reach your hand out to grab it, you
I'll
feel
plant the shoe in front of me first. and
sure.
then down behind
You
it.
feel something stopping you. Like it is a force field stopping you a foot away from this structure. No matter how much you push in, it seems to push you back.
Okay, so this
And the
kind
more
of explains.
yeah, and if you try to push more, that is it gives as good as it receives. So the harder you
Hmm.
push, the harder you'll be pushed back.
Okay, so that kind of explains how it's so resilient to like weathering and shit, right?
That is
So we'll relay this.
something.
So my
And
copy will like just chuck a rock at like higher up the thing. Does it just bounce off?
It
without making
bounces
contact?
off. Yeah, it bounces off same distance as Ghost's hand stopped at, and it bounces off to the strength that you threw it.
okay. Ghost will try doing this to an inert crystal. Any changes?
Same thing.
Okay.
It's like the whole tower.
The whole tower is protected in some way. Yeah.
Okay. Um.
Can I
in-
ask Valerius to check something?
Sure. Just ask him.
Valerius, if we can't do physical, can you cast something? I believe you have the hand thingy over
Put it with your gun.
the field. Does it work?
Valerius,
Out of character asking if mage hand works.
yeah, no, walking towards the crystals. DM, when I attempt to like put my hands on the crystals, right? When the barrier stops me, is it like is it like a visible barrier or is it just invisible?
It's invisible. You don't see any flash of light. You just know that it stops because you feel pressure. But the pressure is soft. It's like putting your hand in custard.
Okay,
Ugh.
so I just I just reel my hand back. I tell everyone to like take like a couple steps back first,
Okay.
and then I'll
Ghost will
Do
bring that.
Valerius like pulls out a shield in his other hand, and in his main hand he winds it back and gives it a good punch of his brand new gauntlet.
Okay, make me an attack roll.
Okay, let's see. Hang on, let me find the
Don't
correct
break your
one.
wrist.
That's not
Eh.
not what I asked, but okay.
Okay. Make me your damage.
14 force.
You take 14
that's
force
gonna break
damage.
your fist.
I take
Oh,
14
my
force.
fist.
Didn't you hear what Shah says?
Yeah, I know. I heard it.
Yeah.
This is
Okay,
science. It has to be done.
Yes.
It has to
Now-
be
now-
done.
Now shoot it, but at an angle, so that if it ricochets, it doesn't just bounce
Well,
straight back.
you know
Okay.
for a fact that the stone that bust through did not attack her back. So
Okay, but that was not the point of me of the experiment. When I hit it right, did anything visible appear on the shield? Is it just still completely invisible?
nothing. There doesn't seem to be anything to tell you that you just attacked something, except now you're hurt.
Okay.
You are damaged.
Valerius kind of just like
We
wriggles
see
his
him
hands.
punch it really hard, and then
And then it's like,
ah.
Okay. With that, Valerius can't really tell how deep the force field goes, whether it's like a centimeter thick or how thick. So he's
oh
just
no,
gonna.
it's a foot. It's a foot away from any of the surfaces.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
we
yeah,
have
I know,
another.
but it
We have
doesn't.
another plan now.
Sorry,
Okay.
Mumei.
Valerius.
Oh
doesn't-
shit! You want me to
Wait,
do
wait, wait, wait,
that?
wait, 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 wait.
God damn it.
Valerius, what did you
Okay.
say?
Yeah.
Thank you. I was gonna say that doesn't tell me how thick the shield is, so I wouldn't know whether mage can materialize within it or not.
Eh.
No, I think he
Mage hand
wanted you to
doesn't.
try touching the shield with Mage Hand to see if it works. and
No, no, no. The
It should.
okay. For more out of character clearance, it's asking if you can put over the what you call whatever
If you can
barrier
cast
in
Mage Hand
Yes.
into the thing.
inside of
Oh,
and
Yes,
touch
Yeah.
the crystal. Yes.
that's why I say it's like, I'm not sure whether it has enough space to materialize and
I'll
stuff.
If it
try
does
it
no,
anyway.
yeah.
Yeah,
If
Try
it doesn't, it doesn't harm whatever
I'll
it
just
is.
have it like touch it, have it touch the crystal.
Yes.
Okay, you attempt to will the Mage Hand
manifest
inside.
the Mage Hand in.
You know you cast the spell, but it
Does it
takes
appear-
a bit
get pushed out?
for it to appear, and somehow it appears just outside, like
Okay,
exactly outside.
Ah,
Oh.
so it
Okay.
gets
Valerius,
pushed out.
Valerius
Okay.
speaks up. He's like, interesting. There's displacement magic at work here.
So I'm going
Okay.
to go out on a limb and say
Can I say something?
yes.
Valerius turns around.
Alright. So there's a force field around this. Now, would it be underneath it as well?
We can dig and see.
Valerius takes a step back and gestures for Ghost to dig at the spot he was standing at.
Ghost will look at Mumei,
Mm, yes.
and well, he will also start digging manually, but that's going to take like forever. So he's hoping to see if Mumei can do something while he digs.
Okay,
Oh,
while
right.
you are digging,
Shape
Are
earth, more
you-
water.
are you digging all the way down, or are you following the contours of the rocks?
Yes, he'll follow the contours.
Valerius
You follow and you dig with Valerius's help. You don't have to roll for anything. You're just digging.
Mm.
Every time you try to go past a certain contour, it seems to be enveloped in this
Mm.
field. And as you dig further, you also realize that there seems to be like a empty space between the ice and the surface of the stone and rocks.
Okay, so the
Oh.
ice is forming around it.
Correct.
This isn't the case for the switches and the relays, right?
No. The switches and the relays are legitimately either buried in ice and snow and sleet, or yeah, that's it. They're just
Okay.
buried.
So it's just
Okay.
frozen. Like they're
The
not protected by
fact-
the same kind of
Yeah,
barrier.
the fact that the one you came across first was still able to be
Relatively
seen
okay.
is miraculous. Like whatever snowfall or sleet that happened upon the others seemed to not reach it as
Okay.
much.
Alright.
Interesting.
I'm
So
going.
looks like the tower is underneath as well.
Yep. Like it
It's as
extends
if
down.
It's as if someone scooped up the whole tower and then put it down as a whole piece. Is it?
That
Yeah,
is
something
something
like
that you can definitely consider
Hmm.
if you wanted to spend time to confirm this. I'll
At that point,
definitely let
Valerius
you.
looks at the thing. It's like, okay, I'm gonna go fiddle around with the relays and see if I can get any of them to power.
Yep.
Do, do, do,
I think we
do.
need to. I think based on what I read,
Mm-hmm.
you have to power it up with a high level spell. I don't know what that constitutes. Maybe third level or higher. I don't know.
Absorb strong spell.
Valerius just sits here. He's like, I make stuff. I don't really have that much
Okay.
magic, but okay.
But
Ghost-
Gunlog has. We can use
Yes.
Gunlog's resources.
Okay. We can use it to power or depower some safety mechanisms.
Which
So
might be the barrier.
a force field, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll go back to this pressure plate one here since it was it's the most unearthed one of them.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The most intact.
Yeah.
I require the DM to tell me what's the wording on these things.
Same thing.
Yeah. What we say. Okay. Let me repeat, Valeria. So
Okay, thank you.
the schematic that we translated is it's some kind of rune that absorbs strong spells and uses it to power or depower some safety mechanism. So we try to aim for depower by feeding it magic.
Um, when we step on the pressure points, we don't hear anything mechanical happen to the device itself, do we?
Because one of them
Not
is
that you can
frozen.
hear audibly.
Because
Two
one
out
of
of
them is
four are
frozen,
frozen.
right?
Yep. So if we like press our ear against it, also like we don't hear anything happen.
You think Valerius also thinks whatever mechanism is buried deep.
Okay.
Is this
So it
also
might be
shielded?
doing something, but it's just not detectable to us.
Yeah. Sorry,
Okay.
Joe?
Is this relay also shielded? Not the pressure plates, the relay
No,
itself.
no.
Mm.
None at
Okay.
all.
I'm going to
No
take a
shield.
page of. I'm going to take a page of Gunlak's book. Oh shit! We didn't clone Gunlak last night.
Oh well.
Oh well.
Yes, you went
Yeah.
with me.
Okay. So Gunlak will go to north pressure plate here. I can't move her.
Okay,
And she
I
will
will
start
move
off
her.
with something light first and attempt to dispel magic on the plate.
The plate or the central thingy?
The central thing.
The central
Let
thing
me
is the one that's
the
The
rune.
device.
This
taking the magic,
so
right?
imagine it like upon the chess
Mm,
piece. The circle
yeah.
bit at the top seems to be some kind of crystal.
Mm-hmm.
The crystal, Valerius, you think it's the same glass as the crystals on the spire itself. It's just instead of
Ah.
jagged, it's circular, it's orbish. And it seems to be unilluminated with a
Okay.
green tinge.
Okay. She will dispel magic targeting that green tinge bulb then.
What level? Dispel magic basic?
Third, I think.
She'll. I think she'll start with a basic. It seems like her style.
Okay. She casts a third level spell,
Yes.
dispelling it essentially. But as she casts that spell, it gets absorbed into the body of the thing, illuminating the runes around and siphoned into the orb itself. But you see, the orb doesn't illuminate brightly.
Is it like
It
illuminating
seems
dimly?
it it's like a very dim illumination.
Okay. Question. While all this is happening and people are discussing, am I reading stuff that kind of corroborates with these inferences that we've made?
If
Like real
you
me?
hadn't been moving around, I'm going to say yes, you can. So pretty
Yeah,
much you'll
I've
be
been
calling
sitting on
out to friends,
the thingo the whole time,
the
the
carpet,
carpet
and your clone Nosk
has been
has been
driving the
moving around.
carpet. Yep.
Okay. I will allow that. The corroboration expertly, because of the time you've taken to sort of go around the circuit, you didn't manage to glean perfectly the amount of information that you need. But yeah, it seems to be correct.
Okay.
You also found out that the spires itself go way deep into the ground. The foundations are strong.
Okay. Um, does it have any instructions on how to use the switches?
Unfortunately, no, those have been heavily redacted.
Ah, okay. So I guess we just trial and error it as we
Yeah.
go. Okay. Given that there are four pressure plates, I'm assuming we will need to trigger. It's either we need to trigger all four, so like in order to do anything, that we need to.
There's only three.
Therefore, like there are four on each of the things. If you can't see it, it's because it's buried under the ice.
Correct.
Yeah, but I
Oh
don't
right,
think we
that
need all four. The illumination is just based on the magic fed in, and Gunlak started small.
Yep, yep.
So she's going to try the next thing, and
We need
okay, the
to break
DM
the
DM
ice
while
on
or
yeah.
melt
on a
the ice.
scale of 0 to 10, what is the illumination of the thing when she casted it?
Okay, if the orb is if the orb needs to be 100% filled, the illumination is currently filling about 10%. So it's very central, very light, fairy light kind of feels.
While they're doing that, I'm going to uncover this part
Okay.
of the
How are
snow.
you doing so?
First I'll dig manually using my paws, and
Okay.
until I
Cold.
until I reach the threshold place that I assume is also frozen, I'm going to see how much it is frozen wise, if it's able to be chipped off or it's more frozen into the mechanism all the way deep down.
I think you can get Valerius to control water melted off.
Yeah, I'll just do that.
Ghost will
That works as
assist
well.
with the physical labor to make it move faster.
Okay. The orb, because all of that works. Yeah. Given enough time, you would manage to unstuck the switches. I will say it
Okay.
takes you maybe about 10 minutes each, to the point where is anybody paying attention to the orb?
I would.
The central orb or the orb at this set of switches?
The orb at this set of switches. So
I
this
would
one.
say
I guess
Gunlog is
Gunlog
paying
would be.
attention.
Yeah.
Okay. While you guys are mucking out around here, Gunlaud lets you know that after about a minute, the light disappears.
Okay.
Mm, okay.
Okay. So
Oh,
from what Gunlock tells us, the light disappeared. The level 3 spell wasn't enough.
question.
It might be we need a combination of many spells rather than just like the biggest thing. Spell
I
levels maybe than spell.
I want to ask in tandem with what just happened. This
Mm-hmm.
is out of in character, out of character, same thing applies. If a concentration spell can be not concentration, a ritual spell can be used to constantly channel into the crystal in order to power it using a lower or even not require spell slots to power the crystals,
You can try.
which is what I'm going to tell the others.
I mean, I can definitely give
Using
it a shot.
Yes, using ritual to power it slowly but eventually. See if it
Okay.
see if the glow becomes brighter or not.
So while you guys 10 minutes one, and then after 10 minutes, Gunlog's like, oh, the power's fading. So for the next 10 minutes, while we uncover the other one, um, Valerius will attempt a ritual spell
Yeah, sure, I'll do that.
centered on the orb.
Okay, I need to know time wise. So the first 10 minutes is Gunlog doing a
The
ritual.
first the first 10 minutes was because Gunlog casted the dispel magic, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's at like time
Third
0.
level. Yeah. Time
Yeah, third
0.
level. And
1 minute
then
later, it disappeared.
oh, okay.
It's just 1 minute, so
Okay, if it's just 1 minute, then we can just start. Valerius can start now, whilst fake me and how many people does it take to spend 10 minutes on one of the switches?
With Valerius's help, because he has shape water, that
Assuming
expedites it.
no Valerius.
No Valerius, you need picks. You need, because you're looking at years worth of ice.
Ah, okay. So it's
The
quite thick.
fact, yeah, it's insanely
It's
thick.
hella thick. Okay. In that case, Gunlog has ritual magic, right? As a cleric?
I
Should
believe
have
so.
plenty.
Yes.
Yep. Okay, so we'll get her to do the ritual while Valerius helps unstuck one of the switches. So
I
that
do
should take
need to
10
remind you
minutes,
that
roughly the same time.
rituals take 10 minutes. The spell gets the light disappears within one.
yeah, so we
Okay,
do
so
need.
as she's like channeling, like how does it work?
Does this happen?
Yeah, we'll attempt the ritual spell,
Okay.
and at the same
So
time, Valerius is unstucking the switch with
okay.
help from
So
us.
it takes 10 minutes for you to unstuck each switch. And
Yep,
by
yep.
20 minutes, both switches are unstuck. Um, the first switch gets unstuck, about halfway she'll tell you, hey, it disappeared. After 1 minute, the light's gone. And that's
Okay,
when you
so
started.
yeah,
That's when she started the ritual after Mume was like, hey, try this.
yes.
About 5 minutes into the second platform, she releases the ritual. What ritual is she casting?
Telepathic bond ritual, cause like that's the highest level spammable ritual.
Okay, what is that? Like a 7?
The
Uh,
fifth,
I think.
Fifth.
fifth.
She lets it go, and it illuminates it to 50%.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay. Then she sees that happening, and she's not going to hesitate, and she'll just pump in another telepathic bond. This is her once per day for free one.
You see the light disappear and reappear again, 50%.
Oh.
Oh, it has
Okay,
to
So we
have.
interesting.
can't we can't add it up.
So okay. Wait, is it can't add it up, or it has to be this much person on the pedestal casting the spell onto that ball, which
We
we
I'm
don't
don't
know.
have,
You
which we
don't
don't
know
have
because
done
right now,
much.
because everybody's moving around, Gunlog is the only one who's standing on one pedestal.
Yes.
Okay. Is Valerius able to go to another pedestal and try casting a good spell into it to boost it up?
It takes you
And
another 5 minutes
No,
before
no,
you
no,
can
no.
do
We are
that.
not waiting another 5 minutes. We take an available pedestal.
No, he needs to the 5 minutes to unstuck the
Yeah,
pedestal.
we'll just go to another empty one.
Yeah, there's two that's unstuck already, right?
There
These two.
there is now 3 unstuck, 1 stuck. One of them needs another 5 minutes of work.
Okay, we leave the stuck one. Have Valerius go to an unstuck one, and
Okay.
cast something.
okay, what
Or
level of spell
or
do you guys want me to pump in?
As high as
Whatever you
possible.
got.
That would be level 3.
Mm.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you 3 didn't work for Gunlog. It's not gonna work for you.
yeah,
Yeah,
No,
fair
we
enough.
want to see whether it makes it brighter or if it does nothing.
yes. You want to
Okay,
see if
valid.
it's add up if it when it's
Mm.
someone else casting the spell.
Okay, pump some random third level spell, counter spell, I guess.
It is 10% again.
Oh, so
Like
it
it
Oh,
only
comes
so it
down.
has to
decreases
be. Oh, it has to
from
be.
the 50%.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it has to be a
It
total of 100% instead of.
from what Valerius can see, it seems to be replacing the existing one.
Okay,
Okay.
so
Okay.
Then
So
Gunlock
it
will
does
was
just have to
probably
do
like a
it.
full-on ninth level spell in order to activate one.
Okay,
can
Gunlock will use
Wait.
her
We should
legendary.
Let me put it this way: for the people who have high intelligence, a third level spell gives you 10%. Fifth level spell gives you 50. So it seems
mm,
exponential.
Okay.
oh, so seventh level might be enough by the percentage increment.
Mm, okay.
Is something you
I
surmise.
Yeah,
Actually, it's
okay.
something that the smart people surmise. Like
Okay,
high
so
int people be like, yes.
I want to ask, does ritual spell can cast or ritual a higher
No.
level same spell?
The
It always
fifth is the highest.
no, it
Yeah.
also it cannot go above a fifth level.
Yeah.
If I want to ritual a telepathic bond, I cannot ritual a seventh level telepathic bond. I have to ritual a fifth level one. Is that what it
I
means?
believe
I
so.
believe so. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I try
Gunlock.
something?
Sure.
Sure.
So Valerius like just takes off his helmet, which is something that's infused with magic. So he just sets it on the sets it near like the the place where the mana is being sucked into. Does anything happen?
You said it nearby.
He puts it on top
A
of the
minute
orb.
passes. Nothing seems to happen. You give
Okay,
the
so
orb a helmet.
Yes. You
okay,
put
I
it on
remove it.
its head.
So it has to be fit in, not just it
Yeah.
absorbing.
You surmise that it needs to be casted into.
What
The
happens if
intention has to
it's
be there.
Permission to proceed.
Yeah.
might
I
as
think
well.
we just unstuck
Mm-hmm.
the final switch, and then we tried a higher level spell after that, once all the switches are activated. I mean, not
Okay.
activated, but free at least, so we can test out the switches and what they do.
At
All
this
right, we
point, I'm
unstuck the
gonna
last one.
say that you have spent an hour and a half, and it's now 12:30 in the afternoon.
Uh,
Okay.
GM, can I occasionally check the crystal at the main big tower to
Mm-hmm.
see if it increments or gains any
More of it has
additional
lit up.
lit up, as in like it was continue absorbing more stuff into it.
Nothing as of yet.
So it will
Nothing
be
has changed.
the same amount of lights has been lit, not no increments.
Correct.
All right.
Okay.
Same
Gunlock will
pattern
hit.
as well, yeah. On the tower.
If it's not increased, I'm assuming that it's the same amount.
Yep.
Yep. So let
Gunlock.
me confirm. The spire, nothing seems to be happening with it. It's the same. Gunlag will.
Gunlock will hit the round orb with a firestorm once all the panels are unveiled.
Okay. Immediately as the panel is unveiled, you see the thing light up. It is glowing. It is bright green now. And then you see the panel that Gunlag is standing on. This bit, there's a circle on top of it.
Oh yeah.
It's illuminated. Valerius, are you still standing on this panel?
Yes.
It is illuminated as well.
Oh.
Okay. So I guess we push down the other two panels.
Yes.
This one gets illuminated, and whoever is standing on this one also gets
Boost.
illuminated. And then you see the two adjacent relays
Relays. Yep.
seem to be blinking on.
Interesting.
Okay.
You have 1 minute.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay. So after 1 minute, it
It
fades and
stops,
then they.
We are not
yes.
waiting for 1 minute, please. We are
Okay,
not
What are we
waiting.
gonna
what
do?
let
yeah, what we are
let's
doing?
do and I'm gonna put the turn order up, and then I'm going to put the round tracker at 0, and then roll initiative.
Oh crap.
Okay.
Okay.
So you have 10 rounds to figure out what you want to do. At least you don't waste the spell, you know?
Right, there we go. Crap.
Grab.
Definitely crap.
Does boss and block?
Why is there so many?
What? What do you mean?
What do you mean so
I
many?
see so many. Hang on. Valerius, 15.
No.
So the
That's 22.
22.
I think
I have something that gives me
still.
advantage on initiative. now.
Okay. Why do I have double?
There's a simulacrum boss as well.
Yeah.
No, I have all the
Yeah.
doubles.
Real me is just reading the
Uh,
tablet
Yes. Simulacrum
and
Bosk
listening
is the
to what's
one
happening.
doing the thing. Let me delete some stuff. Sort. Round check 0. Enter. I have too many. Hang on, give me a second. Delete.
What do we have too many of?
I have too many.
Oh, there's too many of us on the
characters.
round tracker.
Yes.
Because it's us from all
7.21.
the other maps.
Probably.
Yeah. We can't see them.
So this is dot 1. Ghost is 7.16, so it's not the 23.16. Yeah, okay. I think that's everyone. Bosk is 25. Okay. Top of the round is Bosk. You
Okay,
have just illuminated the thing, and you see the relays sort of softly glow. You know the relays aren't fully lit up as well.
Okay, I will fire a shot from my longbow at the tower to see if it can connect with the crystal. Like if it can connect to the tower, to see if the thing is still there.
No,
For the-
it doesn't hit the tower at all. It bounces off and skitters into the distance.
Oh, okay. Is the field is still up? Okay.
So
the
you're
field
you're
is
pretty
still up.
sure everything is still up.
Okay, so logic tells me that we need to do this to the other relays also. Um, I wait. Let me. Can I reach? No, a double dash takes me halfway. How fast is the carpet?
The
Carpet
car.
should be 40 speed, I think,
Wait. Hold on. Let me double
right?
check. I remember I took the short D&D 5e.
It's either 40 or 60. Because the bigger one is 80.
No, the smaller it is, the faster it becomes.
Oh, that is it 60?
Okay.
I recall I took the 3 by 5 feet one, which allows me to have one additional person on it, which means it's 80.
Ah, okay. Speed. You are
Okay.
fast.
So I
Speed.
can. I'll just. You. Um. Observation percentage wise, how glowy is this relay?
It seems to be about 50%. Also, when you stepped off the switch, you
I'm
realize
not
it
on the
doesn't turn
switch.
off.
No one
Oh,
is on
okay.
the Switch.
Yeah, it remains on.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I guess Valerius should go to the other one then when he has the turn order.
Okay. I tell everyone that this looks 50% lit.
Oh,
So so
And
I'm
it's the end
going
of
to
my turn.
assume
Valerius, you're next.
okay.
Okay,
Let's see.
Valerius's turn. You hear all of this. You're all communicating with each other.
Holy crap!
You're
It's
yelling.
160 feet.
Yes, we're yelling and yelling.
Yes.
When Valerius hops off the thing, does the pressure plate go back up or does it stay
The
down?
pressure plate goes back up, but the light remains on. The
Okay.
the on switch is still on. So it
And
seems to be like a trigger.
no
No
change to
change. Yeah.
this beacon.
Still
Okay.
50%. You surmise that it is safe as long as
Ghost.
the main one doesn't turn off.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay, we need to
Where do
basically transport Gunlock somewhere very, very fast.
yes.
Yeah.
So Ghost, which direction are we going? At the right side or the more most bottom one?
Which one can she reach with the carpet?
The carpet has been taken by boss, so we can't use the
I
Uh,
think
carpet right now.
I think no matter what, we can't complete what
Okay.
needs to be done in this 1 minute
of
because
course
the
we can.
other no, because the other ones, the panels are still frozen.
Yes, we need
Let's
uh
see.
We need 10
Valer
minutes per panel, so
Oh, right.
we
Okay.
can just like take our time and
can
melt all the panels.
how
Maybe
many
Gunlog can
7
start her
level
long rest to regain her spell slots. I think
wait,
clerics can do that, right? Her short rest.
No,
Can
no.
she?
no.
No?
It's a long
No,
Okay.
rest.
that's a wizard or a
She
warlock.
has one ability. Let me check. Is the channel divinity to harvest divine power, but that one is very
That is the ninth level spell, I believe.
no. Channel divinity harness divine power. You can expand the use of your channel divinity to regain a level which is no higher than half your proficiency bonus. Never mind.
Okay, never mind. We need 7 or
Yeah.
greater, I think, right?
How many spell slots does she has
If I'm
left?
not mistaken, she has her 8th level.
And ninth
Uh,
level.
she has one.
Eh,
She has the eighth and the ninth.
9th level has been spent, I think.
Huh?
Not
Oh.
today.
Today?
The rock, right? You just spent the 9th level on the
No. She
test
cast a
just now.
7th level.
Firestorm.
No, before that.
Huh?
Huh? No
Before
what?
that, what?
When you were clearing the first one, she cast the big one. It was illuminated, and then it disappeared, right?
No, that was
No,
a okay. She casted a third
Dispel magic.
level dispel magic. Then she
that's a
casted a 5th level ritual, and then
Ah,
she casted a 7th level firestorm.
okay. Got it.
Okay.
so how many
No,
seventh
we
level
can be
spells?
try to be fast about this. Okay. So the mental exercise now is how to unearth a panel in less than 10 minutes.
Or one in this situation?
Okay. Among the other two switches, right? the switch beacons.
Mm-hmm.
Are all four of the switches on each panel um, frozen?
Yes. This side of the area. Hang on, let me. This side of the area seems to have been afflicted by a deluge of something that this one was protected from,
Yeah. So like wind coming from that side or something.
maybe. But this
Yeah.
all these ones have been buried in sleet and is now solid.
Okay. Barring like fireball or similar spells to melt the ice, I don't think there's anything we have. Because
Mm-hmm.
physically we can't melt it fast. Like 10 minutes is with Valerius's help, making it faster.
Yeah.
See what? I mean,
Mm.
Ghost can
Uh,
try attacking the ice.
you
I mean,
might
you
also
you
shatter something
definitely
below.
can.
Hmm?
You definitely can. It's just
Yeah,
ice.
you can. What does Valerius end up doing on his first turn?
I was gonna attempt to run towards the second relay, then I realized like, if we can't get the other relays to power up at the same time, Valerius was initially gonna grab Gunlock and teleport 60 feet.
Okay, let me explain to you again. These ones do not have switches.
Yeah, I know. I mean, like
Yeah.
60 feet towards like down here.
Yeah. So
Yeah, so
down.
she could, yeah.
She has a head start at the very least.
Mm-hmm.
And then we realize, wait, all the other ones have frozen panels,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's like,
and the switches didn't light up until something pushed the panel down.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So I think what our plan is now is we go around to melt all the panels so that they can be used. We can find like heavy objects, stuff around the area to like weigh the panels down, right?
Yeah.
yeah,
You
definitely.
assume
And
that would
then
work.
we just take Gunlog on like a circuit to empower each of the things, right? Does she
Here's
have
the
enough spells
problem.
to do that?
She
Yes.
doesn't.
Okay, so
She
if we
has a
can't do
level
this
8, a
today,
level
then
9. Mm.
because we
So
don't have any more casters that can do that, right? And we can't combine cast to empower
yes, we tried that.
thing.
We cannot do that. Yes.
Um,
So
I guess one of the things we can do, because we tried casting one and then casting the other, perhaps we can try casting two spells at the same time.
Valerius would be able to tell you that they will cancel out.
Okay, so that won't work.
so
Um, okay,
I either we
or
able to do it within 1 minute, or we just try to reset and rest so that we have one try tomorrow,
yes,
because
yeah.
we can't do anything at this point to uncover this, I believe.
Does Valerius have fireball or something?
Valerius does not have fireball.
Oh,
Wait,
Valerius is Pikachu.
no.
Do you have anything like? Does anyone have anything that can like melt the stuff fast?
the
I
only.
don't believe Radiant Sword can light
Let
can
me see.
I'm
It
gonna
sure
make a
can.
joke.
It's
The
hot.
the only. Ah,
Is
okay.
Radiant Sword can? It's hot.
I
Is
mean,
it hot?
it's
I
a
can
sun.
try.
It's a
ice.
sun sword, right?
It
Uh,
doesn't. It doesn't.
Does it emit
Um.
heat?
It
If
doesn't
it
it
emit
says
heat.
it emits
it
heat, yes.
emits true sunlight though. That's the key things I know
So
about it.
technically, if it hurts
Can try
vampires,
lah.
Yes, it hurts
Can
at
It's a
vampire.
lightsaber.
yeah.
Yes,
it's a lightsaber, but lightsaber is hot.
It's radiante damage. It's not fire damage.
Hmm.
DM
Okay.
ruling.
yeah,
I have
yeah.
been bamboozled. So if it's radiant, it is not
It's
hot.
Oh,
yeah, it's radiant.
I'm gonna
It's not
say
hot, but
no.
it's
But
radiant. It's not hot,
it
but it gives
it
out the
sheds quote unquote sunlight for the
yes,
Yeah.
purposes of
So
like
what it
seeing.
vampire.
is
Yeah,
it's not hot nuclear energy.
yes,
It is a glow stick.
it is a glow stick.
Yes. It provides nuclear fission without the heat.
It goes and
Yeah,
then
so that's
light.
why I said like my
Sad.
my glow stick can melt ice.
Ugh. I was
Uh,
rooting for you.
That
It's
yeah,
okay.
that is up to DM if you would like
Yeah.
want the
I
glow
mean,
stick to melt.
we still have like the full minute, so y'all can try whatever you want.
Yeah.
I'm open to any suggestions, but I don't think I have anything that can fast melt the ice.
Mm.
neither can I. The only thing is shape water, but that takes a while. Oh.
Yeah, that takes 10 minutes based
Mhm.
on our previous stuff.
And the only other fire related spell I have is fairy fire.
Yep.
That's
So
nah.
For
so I think
fire,
what happens is we spent the minute in vain attempting to fast melt the ice, and we're like, oh crap. Then we go through the discussion that we currently just went through and come to the conclusion that okay, Gunlog no longer has enough magic to power the beacons, and none of us do either. So we have to wait until the next day to try again. Is that a fair conclusion to come to?
Sure.
Yep. Um, so I think we spend the rest of the time now melting the remaining switches so that tomorrow things can proceed smoothly.
Okay.
We test the panels with like whatever random heavy stuff that we have lying around. Like, are there loose rocks or
There are plenty. You see stumps, trees, random things.
okay? So I suppose we prepare them nearby, but we don't put it onto the panels yet in case that triggers something that gets sent out by this tower. Does that
Yep.
sound right for everyone?
Yeah,
that
that sounds good.
yeah, that sounds okay.
Okay.
Also, once all of the stuff is done right, Valerius wants to test out a theory whether it's the amount of magic being put out at one go that it can power the thing, or if a continuous stream of magic can power it. Before you
What
tell
do
me
you mean?
about. Okay, because before this, when we tried the ritual, it's basically taking 10 minutes to cast a ritual. So when the magic is quote unquote released, it is not over the course of 10 minutes. It's building up, then being released
Yes.
once the 10 minutes done.
Yes.
Shape Water says that I can cast it for a duration up to an hour.
Yep. So you want to do a concentration spell, is it?
Yep, just give a
Yep.
see if I
Yeah,
hold the
yeah, yeah.
spell for for an hour if the thing powers up even more.
Yeah, fair.
That's
Might as well.
yeah, that yeah, we
We
are
haven't tested concentration spells yet
Mm?
and whether or not
yeah,
that
Yeah,
yep.
I'll
helps.
shoot
Uh,
that in there once we're done
Here's a
melting everything.
concern.
Yeah.
I suspect something is triggered periodically by this tower, and I don't think we want to stick around too long.
Yes, we're not going to long rest around here.
Not
Yep.
here, not never here.
We'll
We
tell
should
once.
probably head further back to like, because at our previous campsite we were affected. So
Hmm. But not enough for you to actually throw up. If you were normal people, you would definitely throw up or worse. But because you are who you are, that was a relatively
minor
safe
inconvenience.
old. Yeah, it
Mild
was a minor
discomfort.
inconvenience.
Mild
What we can try
Because
discomfort.
you
this
weren't
time is
sustained.
sit inside a tiny hut to see if that protects us from the wave of badness.
Worst comes to worst, we
Because
just.
we were out in the open
Yeah.
when it happened last time.
Fair, not wrong.
Hmm. Okay. Recap. So now you're gonna the 1 minute disappeared after you poked and prod. You're going to
Yeah.
spend 40 minutes each because there's 4 panels. So
Yes.
4, 8, 12. That is 2 hours, leading you up to 12:30,
Yep.
1:30, 2:30.
Eventually, like, boss will stop reading and be like, okay, so you guys are gonna keep going at this. I'll get lunch started.
Okay.
Okay.
Guys, remember the Mume saw the tower sparked at a certain time?
Yes, that was at
Yes.
like 4 p.m. I think.
So now it's what, 2:30?
Correct.
I do
I
yeah,
should
I
write
do
that
want to
down.
go
Let's
constantly
leave now.
yeah, I'll do a last check on the tower, see if there's any gathering of more
Okay.
magical.
I'm going to ask collectively how much more time do you want to spend here before departing?
Go 0.
I think
We are
after we finish melting the switches, it's 2:30.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm
and
assuming that only the relevant people are melting switches. The rest of them are able to
be-
go find rocks and stuff.
But
Yeah.
but the
Yeah,
thing
yeah,
is, Valerius want to try his
I
one
mean, I can come back
hour.
later.
Oh, he can definitely do that after.
After
But
the
that
thing.
yeah,
Again,
but that would be 3:30 once it is.
that is entirely up to you. I'm asking you right now.
I can
Yeah.
come
Like,
back
do you
later. It's
want to
fine.
spend time? Okay.
It's a
Like we could come
concentration.
back immediately after the pulse if
Yes.
if we want to do that, because we know the way here.
Yes.
Okay.
We can do that.
Yeah, I'm down to come back after the pulse.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone else good?
Yep, all good.
Okay.
With agreement, all of you set out. I'm here. Make me the survival roll, and one person make me perception.
Can I
I'll
do
roll
a
perception.
last check to see if the crystal gain any uh
None.
That is
uh
not a good roll.
No, it's
gain
not.
any extra crystals or not that is
None.
flowing?
Bosk?
None. Okay. All right.
Can we
We
help
don't have
Bosk?
advantage.
I am going to
I
do
realize.
survival. Yeah, I'll do
Uh,
survival. Right?
Bosk
Or
already did survival.
oh god damn it.
There's a 14.
Boss,
It's okay.
I
Perception
have
26. I would
survival
say.
talent. I will help
I
boss,
am
can I?
not. I'm gonna say no because it's too late.
I was trying to ask
The
GM a
roll has been
question.
made.
I was trying to ask GM a question. You guys know that I'm very long to let me speak up my stuff.
It's
No,
okay.
it's too late to help Bosk
Yeah.
because it has been rolled. 14. Thankfully, Valerius offset the 14 with a 26. A natural 1 does not mean an auto fail. A natural 20 does not mean an auto pass. It just means you roll shit. But 14 is pretty good, actually. Please talk amongst yourself when you want to help each other. Sometimes I can't hear things, and I'm not gonna walk back on that. 26 does alleviate the survival somewhat, but it doesn't cut the time required for you to get back to your campsite. Unfortunately, the spire does pulse while you are trying to escape the area.
Oh,
Um,
can we not tell that, oh, it's getting late? We should probably, because one of our
double it.
goals is to test whether the tiny hut can block the pulse.
I will allow that, given the 26 perception.
Oh, thank God.
Yep. So it doesn't matter if we're not far enough, because we want to
Yeah.
test to see if the
Sure thing.
can protect us.
Are you going to stop like 10 minutes before 4 o'clock or?
A bit
or-
before
or-
that, just to be safe, will give us
Okay,
like some
yeah.
leeway.
And if I'm not mistaken, you can ritual cast Tiny Hut, right? Can you?
Yes.
Okay, how long is the ritual cast? Because I know some stuff, like Find Familiar, takes an hour.
Tiny Hut
10
is
minutes
10
plus one
minutes.
action. I
Okay,
think.
easy. You easily enough built a tiny hut and squish everybody inside.
Okay, everyone get in. Close the doors. I black everything out just to be safe. For shits and giggles, I make it lead colored.
Sure. From outside it's lead colored. I'm assuming you want to be able to see from inside, right?
Yes,
It's like a
that's very well done.
one-way mirror. One-way mirror. Okay. You watch now that you have perfect view of the spire as it seems to be powering down. Suddenly it is silent and dark. All the green illuminated crystals seem to have no illumination at all.
Valerius peers at this and pulls out his spyglass and aims it at the tower.
Oh, that's gonna give you a headache, bro.
Oh well. Might as well. My con has
Thankfully-
always been shit anyway.
Well, you're in the vicinity.
Wait,
You
did the
point-
pulse happen already?
Not yet. He takes out.
Oh, okay.
It's
It's building up to that point. Okay.
okay. The last time you took out your spyglass, it cracked immediately.
Yes, and then he like
Yes.
fixed it.
Correct.
It's like, oh
This
shit, then
time you
fix it
take out
instantly.
the
Yeah, go on.
spyglass. You peer through it. It takes a slightly longer time. It doesn't happen immediately, but you watch a crack slowly appear.
Okay, I would
slowly.
like to say one thing just before I put I aim the spyglass at the tower. I just like tell someone like, in case I fall over, someone catch me. So I peer into the glasses. I hold it as long as I can, despite
Okay.
the cracks forming.
Before, it was a split second before it cracked. It doesn't injure you. It just cracks. It ruins the spyglass. This time, it takes maybe like a second and a half. You can watch the line appear. As you watch the line appear, you also see a sudden, rapid illumination of all the crystals at the same time. As it flares, your spyglass cracks. It doesn't shake you. You are not pushed. However, I need everybody roll me a d3.
Do I have it worse
A
because I was staring
D3.
right at it?
R1D3. 3. Is that good?
Dr. Bosk, with advantage since you're all hidden inside a safe space. Make me a wisdom save with advantage.
Oh, I rolled
Do
a
I roll
one.
for clone? Also?
Yes. Also roll for clone.
Okay, wisdom save with advantage, 21.
Everybody who rolled a 1, make me a constitution save with advantage.
1d3.
I have a question. Do I get it worse because I'm
This is for
staring at the
clone.
thing?
Clone, you rolled a 1, so make me con
Yeah,
save. Sorry,
so
what did you say?
clone, con
Because I'm actively staring at the tower, do I get any negative debuffs?
No.
Okay, I'm good. All right.
You're
Let's see
no
if my
high
horrible
no I hurt you.
save 12. I will bump that to a 17.
Can somebody make me a roll for Ida as well?
Oh,
Good luck.
Good luck. Yeah.
Good luck, Rose. Okay, good luck makes wisdom conveniently something she's good at.
Yeah, okay.
And she has
Wisdom save
advantage, so yeah.
advantage because you're all in a safe space. Okay, can
Alright.
I get your numbers, please?
Oh wait, sorry, we were rolling advantage for the saves as well.
For the
Ooh.
saves,
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
we're
Because
inside.
you're in a
Yeah,
safe
wow.
place.
Allow me to
3
re-roll
is not
mine
with
as well.
advantage because that doesn't make sense.
Okay, let me roll another con. Much better. Okay, I'm gonna go roll wisdom for Gunlog.
Okay.
I did not need to click it twice. It was a 21.
It's a 21. Okay, can I get numbers, please? So
Um,
from the top.
Okay. Who's the top?
That'd be you.
Bosk.
Okay, I have a 21 wisdom, and clone me has 18 constitution.
Okay. Give me a second. 21 wisdom, right?
Yes, that's real me.
You pass out.
Okay.
Okay. Anybody who rolled lower than 24.
Oh, Val goes
Oh,
down.
okay.
Val and Gunlock go down.
Okay. Constitution. If you roll lower than a 24, you are puking and incapacitated.
Okay,
Move
so
me
Val-
then down.
Gunlock passes out. Val starts puking.
Those who rolled low on a wisdom save, you pass out. And all of you come to your senses again. The puking ones,
Recover faster,
You-
I assume?
Rainbows.
you feel like you need to get out of this place, but you also know collectively that this is the best place to be. So maybe Bosk is passed out, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Real
Who
me is
has
collapsed.
medicine expert?
Fake me.
Fake you. Fake you
thank-
is alive. Yes.
Thank
Yes,
God.
fake
the
me is,
Okay.
is puking.
Make me a medicine check.
I'm so
Make a
glad the tiny
medicine
hut is not
check.
concentration based.
22.
Lil. 22 is good enough for you to know that you should stay here for the duration. Sleep
Yep,
here
everyone
if you need to.
stay in the hut. Says fake me.
Fake you also knows that you, the real you, has some of the soothing tea and smells that you gave to Ghost last time.
Ah, yes, I prepared that stuff. Okay. I rummaged through my real me's belongings. Here, this will help.
Okay, now you are concerned with the people who are on the ground and passed out.
Yes.
Make me
Um,
another medicine check.
Who's passed out? Real me and Gunlog.
I believe so,
Is
yes.
that it?
Yeah.
Yes.
How many
Yes.
Gunlog rolled?
Good
Did
luck roll
anyone
below
roll
a
a 2?
24.
No one
Mm,
rolled a 2.
No one
It's
rolled a
no
3 or
one.
2.
1.
Yeah,
Very
no one
fun.
rolled too.
Okay, another
Sad.
medicine check, you said?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, that's
Uh,
bad and bad.
you are fake boss is too focused on creating the salve because fake boss doesn't want to continue puking and the feeling is really bad. Um, too much that she's distracted to check on real Bosk and Gunlog. They look fine. They look fine. They're not dead.
I probably ask someone else to just make sure they haven't fallen over and injured themselves.
So does that mean only Ghost is the one that is upright?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ghost is fine. Okay, Ghost checks on the two of them. They are breathing. The breathing is normal. It seems to be they're calmly asleep. Like very chill.
Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good.
You make your tea, you calm everybody down. Every so often, one of you will retch and puke on the ground
Ah,
and
it's the
prestidigitate
lunch
it
that real
away. It's
me
like bye,
prepared. Sad.
throw it out.
Valeris freezes the puke and chucks it outside. So we don't
That
have to move
is
the
a
smelly
valid
shit away.
thing.
Like a
Okay.
frisbee.
Yeah,
Oh
He's
god.
like, get this
Like
smelly
a
thing out of
disgusting
here.
frisbee.
Oh my god. A disgusting frisbee. It's gonna be
But-
frozen forever. That's the thing.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
it
like,
will never
"Nyeh."
thaw out, and scavengers will not come here to clean it.
It takes you 1 hour before you come to, and you still feel weak. You take 1 level of exhaustion.
Oh no.
Everyone,
Um,
including the sleeping people.
The sleeping people do not. They're still asleep.
Oh, it's just
Okay, they're
the
sleeping.
puking
It's
one.
just the retching and puking people trying to, keep themselves out to date. But it's a good thing because you haven't taken your long rest yet.
Yep. And I guess after the 1 hour, after we've recovered, we realize that, hey, these napping people are napping for a bit too long. Let's try to wake them up, shall we?
Okay, how are you waking them up? They are
Do-
breathing comfortably, by the way.
Does real me have ingredients for like some kind of smelling salts?
Yes.
I should. I have
Not
alchemical
yeah,
supplies.
not even ingredients. You just have like a jar of smelling salts.
Okay, this should help.
Immediately, as soon as the smelling salt hits the nostrils, both of them stare wide awake, and they look at you. And
Good.
Gunlag asks you, "Hey, are we leaving now?"
No, not yet. I don't think.
I thought we were gonna leave early in the morning.
We tell them what time it is.
No. I just
They
I
have
just went to
them.
sleep last night.
When's last night?
You know, the when you sent Van and Biro and the 3 guys away.
I gesture to real me, who's well, I guess I haven't woken her up yet.
That is concerning.
I think you're missing some memories.
Real you is awake by then. Like this happens concurrently. Like she wakes up as soon as you put the jar at Real You's nose. Real you looks at fake you, nods, doesn't remember. Make me a history check.
This is really.
I guess it doesn't matter for who, right?
You're the same people. 28.
Oh,
You're not sure what happened. You're pretty sure you went to sleep fine, but you
Yeah.
also have information that you didn't have yesterday. Vis-a-vis everything you read so far, so you didn't lose that information.
Yay! My hard work.
It's
Um.
not gone.
Okay. So
But as far as both of you know, you seem to have some kind of short-term memory loss.
yeah. And last night we had the plan to make clone me.
Yeah,
So now I'm waking up and be like, okay, it makes sense. We carried through with the plan, and this is what happened. We just fill real me and Gunlog in on what's
Does
happened.
does that
correct.
mean that the progression that you have been reading through the documents has been lost as well?
No.
No,
Here
no, no.
she rolled a 28.
I rolled high, thankfully.
It's very good.
Okay.
That information is
Oof.
retained.
Okay, so we fill them in on everything we've learned today. The Constitution fail people are okay, right, in terms of
Yeah.
brain.
They're fine. It seems to be the Constitution people is puking and chundering and awful stuff, and then you get um exhaustion one,
Okay,
Damn, I'm
and
gonna get.
the wisdom save seems to be some kind of memory loss.
I'm gonna take the
okay.
wisdom save instead of the freaking exhaustion level, but
No,
okay.
no, we can't all forget all the stuff that we know.
Yeah, fair.
Otherwise, we would rock up to the thing and be like, "Oh, we have to do everything that we did last
Yeah.
time again,"
Oh.
and then rinse repeat until we remember the shit.
Hmm.
Okay. Okay. The tower now is has it finished pulsing? It's normal. It's just standing there
Yeah.
now.
You feel the same way yesterday. It seems to be not inert. Some of the gem seems to be illuminated. I'm assuming at some point Valerius fixes his eyeglasses again.
Yeah, he's like,
Yes,
okay,
easy
thanks.
enough. And you peer through it. I don't know. Do you peer through it? It's just gonna crack again.
No, I'll
No
peer
need.
through it to make sure it's fixed, but I'm not gonna I'm not gonna
Yeah, look
point it at the
away.
tower.
Look away for
Yeah,
the thing.
elsewhere.
Valid, valid. I was gonna put words in your mouth, and then I was like, maybe I
No.
shouldn't.
It's like,
Um.
oh, I should test it again. Looks at the thing, breaks again. Ah,
Uh.
I didn't think this through.
It's a 6 second fix anyway.
um. Okay. Eventually, everybody collects themselves. You realize that it is now safe to go back to site.
Okay.
And
Um,
I would say that because of the poor roll and the okay roll, you didn't make it too far away. I would say you
yes,
would be able
it's
to
not
get
that
back.
far.
No.
Okay.
In fact, if you didn't make the tiny hut, I would feel worse.
Yep. Makes sense. Makes sense. Okay. So, um, Valerius wanted to test his concentration spell, right?
For sure.
Yes.
Eventually you get back. I'm going to not count the hours now that there's nothing to count down to
Okay.
Yep.
until the next day.
Valerius, before he starts the concentration best spell, he's gonna make sure that all of the pressure panels are still unfrozen.
Yes. That
Yeah.
that is fine. You double check all of the panels. They work well. They are not squeaking. You don't have to WD-40 it.
Okay, cool. All right, I sit there and I start casting shape water for 1 hour.
Shape water is a cantrip.
Are you sure you don't want to try a higher level spell?
Let
I
me just put
don't.
it this way. You
Cantrip might
try.
not register, bro.
You try shape water on the orb itself with intention to send your power through. Um it doesn't even illuminate.
That's freaking. Okay, fine. I think the only other thing I can do for like continuous 10 minutes is probably detect magic. Wait, no, I. No, wait, no,
Detect
fuck. I'll,
magic is
no,
a
no, 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 no,
concentration spell,
no,
yes.
no, 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 no. I'll just fucking cast tiny hut
That's not a
ritual cast.
concentration spell, though,
Oh yeah,
is
you're
it?
right. But it lasts for 8 hours.
Yeah,
That's the
but
funny.
that's
Yeah.
But
instantaneous. It
yeah,
doesn't
Detect
actually
magic it
matter.
is.
What? Where you're trying to spend the cantrip on the thing again?
Um,
Sorry.
he tries a cantrip, it doesn't register. So he's trying a level 1 spell with concentration.
Uh,
So he's casting it as a non-ritual, right?
Yes.
like you're eating the spell slot.
Yeah, I'm
Mhm.
eating a spell slot. Just like,
Yep.
okay.
Mm.
And he'll try to
Let me
hold
know
it.
when it's okay to move Gunlang, okay?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
it's perfectly okay to
Yeah,
move
yeah,
Gunlock.
we're good with
Yeah,
that. Yeah.
yeah.
I'm
Okay.
going to leave Valerius as he is trying to concentrate on the orb. How long does it last? Like an hour? No, 10
10
minutes?
magics, 10 minutes. Yeah.
Okay. For
Yeah.
the whole 10 minutes, you do that. Within that 10 minutes, Ghost, what
Okay,
are you doing?
Ghost will move around the site to make sure all the platforms are clear again from our hard work yesterday.
Okay.
No, no, it's still the same day.
Yeah, it's still the same day.
We haven't long rested yet.
Yep.
Wait,
Uh,
then what spells?
Because Valerius wants to test to see whether concentration spells are treated differently by
mm.
these beacons.
He's doing the last experiment. A sustained concentration spell. Does that
Yeah,
do anything
Oh,
meaningful?
this is immediately
Okay.
after the
yeah.
pulse. We
Because
just
Yeah.
if it can, then we might have enough spells to do the thing today.
All right. Sure.
Joe, I think your audio is looping again.
Is it? No. God damn it.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay. Anyway, uh, Ghost. Just as Valerius was going around the first time, you went to make sure. Stomping behind you is Gunlog because she doesn't like her memories taken from her. She angry now,
Oh no. Okay.
oh no.
and she's doing her job angrily. I'm not gonna put words in Ida's mouth.
Grumble, grumble, grumble. Yes,
What
ma'am.
would you
Grumble,
like to do?
grumble.
Because now you have the whole day ahead of you with no threat.
The whole evening, I
The
suppose.
whole evening,
Even
yes.
yes.
It is dark because it is past 4 o'clock. Way past. It's like six something now. It took you an hour and a half to get back.
Okay, we're going. I think first things first, we're going to send a update to Fan
Mm-hmm.
via Gunlog. So that will be ascending. Um, I'll think of the message while someone else can decide what they're gonna do.
Okay. Kang, Mume.
Yes. I'm going to sit down and going through two of the souls, well, trinkets, to see if they have any reaction. First thing it will be the master and see if he has additional information, guidance, and whatnot, besides just glowing red at the direction of the tower. The second
Mm-hmm.
one is Omen. What's his name again? Let me check my notes.
It's the Riker man,
Jaka.
isn't it?
Oh
No,
man,
No,
Donald.
why does he have Old Man Jaka and a soul stone, I
I
wonder?
don't know. He
no.
killed him.
Oh, Adam.
You
Sorry.
Yeah,
monster, Adam.
yeah,
Yeah.
Omen,
The,
Omen
the only
Adam.
person with old man in their name has been Jaka. Adam's just Adam.
No,
Adam
not,
Old man
just
Adam.
no,
he's
he is, I mean,
literally an
like,
old man.
he is an old man, so
Was.
that's
Yes,
why
but
I
that's
said.
not his name. We don't
Yeah,
call him that.
that's not his name. That's what
Just
I
remember
said it is.
Adam, the first man, and he would be as old.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay, so
What was the
Adam.
question again? You want to ask your master?
Uh, Guidance, to see if it's just him, burning red in the direction of the tower, or does he have any extra information like the words or
Can
uh
I ask you to word it exactly?
okay.
What
Um,
are you outwardly asking?
is there anything else we can do besides what we are doing right now that can speed up the process?
Try yes or no answer questions.
You try to ask a yes or no questions.
Because it the rock that is warm cannot
Yeah, yeah.
actually
Well,
have
I mean, like that
conversations
is a
with you.
yes or no question, right? Is
No,
there
no, you
any?
answer is well.
Wait, is there any?
Is there anything you can do more? The
No,
answer is
no.
yes.
Yeah. Okay. So there's a yes, right?
Like evidently, what you gleam is your job is not done.
Okay. Never mind. I'm gonna move towards Adam. I'm going to see that Adam if he give me the same vision or not. Not, it's not a yes or no question, but it's if I see he does anything when he's so close towards something that might pull his soul away from the token.
You gain no feedback from Adam's soul token. When the pulse happened, you do feel thankful that you were in the tiny hut, for sure.
Hmm. Okay. All right. Um. Okay. In that case, I will, because I don't want to ask him deliberate question because his soul might be destroyed.
Be like,
Since
goodbye.
since we are this close towards the tower, so I'm not gonna do any more things than that. All right. That's it for now then.
Okay, 10 minutes passes by. Uh, Joe, your sustained detect magic is level 1.
It is
3.
level 1. It's
One.
level 1. Yeah.
1.
1.
Damn, if detect magic was level 3, that
You
would be terrible.
Yeah.
see no light
At all. Oh no.
when you first cast it.
Okay.
Make me a perception check.
Okay. So let me find perception. Oh, much
30.
better. See
Jeez.
You
everything.
confirm that it's not growing after 5 minutes as you hold
God
concentration and you
fucking
focus.
damn it.
It does fluctuate, but it doesn't look like it's getting bigger.
Okay.
It looks like it's flickering. And you remember the 10% intensity of a level 3 spell? A level 1 spell, I made you roll a perception because you could barely tell there was light.
God damn it. Fine.
1%.
Fuck.
You nod and think, yeah, it was definitely exponential.
Yeah, but
It's logarithms.
well, the guy's like, okay, that didn't work.
Hmm.
Or like, I'll individually like message each person. It's like, okay, I'm done here. I've determined that concentration spell makes no difference. We require high level spell.
Okay.
Okay.
Group
Question now.
decision, do we camp out here or head further away?
No, we're heading further away.
Okay,
There's no
the
pause
smart
immediately.
survival people know that this would be a safe place in general because there's no more pulse
Yes.
unless
Okay.
extraneous circumstances which you can't even tell what that is. You also know that tiny hut alleviates it, if only slightly.
Okay. We'll
Um
do that, I guess. Are we all
So
good to camp out here so we don't have to move so much?
Sure, why not?
okay,
Ghost.
Okay.
ghost.
Message to Van.
Yes.
Okay. More time needed to investigate tower, at least another day. Everything all right on your side? We're doing fine. Reply in 25 words or less.
Oh good, I thought you disappeared after there was another flash of light. At some point 25 words you can't hear her anymore, so take what you will.
God
uh,
damn it.
uh I thought you died. Good to know. We're going to do our best, I hope. And then nothing.
Okay.
uh
All right. We're doing fine.
okay, we are going to stop early. I know it's 10:42. We're going to close as much as we can before you take your long rest, and I will take great joy in the next session when you have to roll your d20s. But what do you want to
Yay.
do before
Full
sleep?
badness. Um, has okay, real me has been like continuously studying the thing as she's had free time to do so.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, is there anything else that she's managed to find out about this thing, and how much more does it look like there is to cover? Because this thing's related to Project
There's
Moth, right?
so
This
much.
spire.
Yeah, this fire is specifically related to Project Moth. Make me a wisdom save. This is not for injury. This is just to see if you get distracted by the Wikipedia.
Wisdom
You get
save.
distracted by the Wikipedia.
Oh
Oh
no.
no.
The history of it. And because of that, I would like you to write down 3 questions that you think Bosk would like regarding the history of this fire. And you do have the rest of the evening / night. 2 questions that you find pertinent regarding this fire that you can foreseeably see that is not redacted.
Okay, let me check. Um, okay, 3 questions about the history. And
That
2
yes.
other questions that can be anything.
Yeah, the 2 other questions I advise based on the spire or based on the usefulness of this. Again, I mentioned things that hopefully aren't redacted because I don't know what you're going to ask and it might be redacted, in which case prepare a third.
Okay, so 2 things
Uh,
about
three
anything.
3 fluffy things and 2 things about anything.
Okay, okay. And 1 extra one in case redacted.
Yes.
Okay. So
I
I'll
will
just send it
message
into
you.
the okay. Like
Yeah.
DM or in the like Immortal group chat.
I just put it in the Immortal group chat, then everybody can know.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Going down the line, I have asked Ben. Kang, what does Mume want to do in this situation?
Just get to bed early. I think he doesn't do anything much. He is exhausted and puking previously, so he's gonna just lay down early.
Okay. Again, this you think is a safe enough space that you won't get attacked. Moving on, Ghost. Gunlaug is with you. She's grumbling.
Ghost will just take care of Gunlock, talking to her, reaffirming and being emotional support for her because he knows that the group needs her magic and all he can do right now is be a friend.
Very good. And finally, Joe, Valerius. You have been the brains of this situation. You have been deciphering a lot of things, taking from the help of Ghost and Bosk. Bosk has been immeasurably helpful at this point, and it was a good idea for her to suggest that she be cloned. What are you doing?
Obviously, there is a what's it called? Obviously, there's a lot of information that we're missing. So Valerius is gonna pull out his slightly smaller tablet, his phone, and download the information and go through it as well.
Okay. With the both of you combined, I'm going to make me a wisdom save again to not get distracted by Wikipedia.
No, my wisdom is so shit.
You get
We are
No.
both
you
we are
get
both
5
victims of
fluff questions,
Oh no.
and fluff questions in like history or like materials or things that would not help you in any way except you can be like, did you know?
Same, bro. Same.
And I will allow you 1 pertinent information that you came across accidentally.
Accidentally. Oh no.
You
It's
were
like, wait
looking
a
for
minute,
Spider-Man.
This is important.
You're
God
like, oh my god, that's what they used? Oh my god. And that is where we're gonna stop for today. Thank you, friends, for watching. I know we started late. I know we're ending a bit early, lady. Next week we will play for longer, hopefully with a full party. I hope Ida gets well soon. Migraines are no joke. And I hope all of you remain healthy, drink water, rest well, eat nutritious meals.
Yes.
Be good and be safe.
Nutritious.
Bye.
Okay, Val.
Bye-bye.
Shall we discuss the fluff questions we'll be asking?